on, sir. You can't use a loudspeaker in public.
Yes, we can.
All right, you have an ID on you, sir?
What I need ID
Say
for?
yes. Say yes and give it to
Yeah. That's the Roman Empire. That's the first piece, man. What's up? What do you got? Let me see what you got. You got a ticket. So what you doing, sir?
All right, I'm giving you one ticket, okay, for a loudspeaker in public, all right?
So y'all gave me something today. I have to work on me. I have to work on me. But I'm not lost anymore.
We came from roaches on the floor, a notice on the door, baking soda in the jar, but now we focus on the law. It's like soap up in a cloth, the way it's soaking and it wash. It's something like good dope, cause it's potent and it's raw.
I used to post up at a store, work stashed behind the door. Everything I had was pure, so fiends was coming back for more. The Most High opened my eyes, and then I seen that I was flawed. Now I'm addicted to these laws because they potent and they raw. I was in and out of jail, cause in the streets, yeah, I was lost. Trying to be like all the hustlers, they don't tell you what's a cause.
Shalom, 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 family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Of course, I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariella of SICARRI, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at HIBofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
All right, yeah. First and foremost, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Mashiach, Yahushai. So I praise to the Most High God, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Right? Since you got a question, I saw you came up. You got a question?
Oh no, I just came. I
just came to listen? All praises, right? I need you to do me a favor. Look at this, right? I want you to just read that definition for me. Because, like, I've been in this truth for 7 years, right? I hate to keep bringing it up, but the stuff I'm starting to see 7 years in the truth is wild as hell, right? So now we got Christians. Christians are going out of their way to try to prove Christmas isn't pagan, which is funny. Like, bro, if you're gonna celebrate, just celebrate it. I remember when I first came into truth, they knew it was pagan, they just did it anyway. But now they're saying Christmas isn't pagan. This is one of the wildest statements I've ever seen. Right? Go ahead and read the definition of pagan. This is from etymology.com.
Person of non-Christian or non-Jewish faith. The English word was used later in a narrower sense of one not a Christian, Jew or Muslim, as person of heathenish character or habits.
Character or what?
Habits.
Character or habits. It's basically pagan ideologies and things that are pagan come from the heathen, whether it be works, whether it be celebrations of things, whether it be culture, all that stuff that's outside of Israel, or basically, you know, it's that Christian faith. The first Christians were Jews, right? So anything out of Hebrew Israelite, right, culture or mannerisms, it's pagan, right? So what is Christmas? Christmas is the celebration of Christ's birthday, right? That's what they call it, the celebration of Christ's birthday. And Hebrew Israelite culture, or just say Israelite culture, we never celebrated birthdays like that. That wasn't our custom ever. And the only time you ever see a birthday celebrated, either something bad is happening, or it's a heathen doing it.
The Satanic Bible and birthdays. The idolatry of self-esteem, the highest of Satan's holy days or holidays. There is an affinity of such commemoration among the wicked as recorded in the Satanic Bible. The Enlightenment of the Avon Books, 1969, regarding birthdays. The highest of holidays, all holidays in the Satanic religion.
The what?
Satanic religion.
The highest of all holidays in the Satanic religion. One's veneration of oneself. That's birthdays, right? That's the matter of fact. You don't see it in the Bible. You don't see Israelites practicing it, but you see heathens doing it. And with the 20th centuries, you see, and it's from Satanism, birthdays are their highest holy day.
Right. The satanic religion is the date of one's own birthday. This is in direct contradiction to the Holy of Holy Days of other religions.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Which deify a particular God who has been created in an anthropomorphic form of their own image, thereby showing that the ego is not really buried. The Satanist feels, why not really be honest? And if you are going to create a God in your image, why not create that God as yourself? Every man is a God if he chooses to recognize himself as one. So the Satanists celebrate his own birthday as the most important holiday of the year.
The most what?
Important holiday of the year.
Satanists believe birthdays are the most important day of the year. You make yourself your own God, right? If the ideology of that is make yourself your own God, why would Christians, why would Christ, right? Why would Christ want a holiday set up around his birth? Why would he want that? When in the future it's going to be used as a form of Satanism. And not only that, even at that time, people was using it to celebrate Egypt as pagan deities. People will celebrate Pharaoh as a commemoration of him being a god by celebrating his birthday.
Recording birthdays became important mostly for the purpose of astrology. Yeah. In Egypt and Babylon, only the royalty and other important personages celebrated birthdays, usually with feasts for their entire household.
Now check this out. One of the two earliest places they see it is Egypt and Babylon, right? Like how I said before about how Pharaoh used to celebrate his birthday in commemoration of him being a deity or a god. And you also see it in Babylon. Two places that aren't Israelites, two places that also oppressed Israelites. So to say it's not pagan is ridiculous. The rudiments of it come from other nations deifying their king or ruler. That's where it comes from.
Among the ancient Greeks.
Oh, so now the white man, they don't have any culture whatsoever, so now they're going to grasp onto what other nations around them. Read that.
The big celebrations were for the birthdays of the gods.
Of what?
Of the gods.
So they celebrate the birthdays of gods. You see that? You see how wild that is? That's what birthdays originate in. Things like that. So for some reason now, if we see that going through the annals of time, now we're going to get to Christ's birthday and then celebrate it like it's something that was actually commanded. That wasn't even commanded. And honestly, right? You know how stupid you got to believe? You know how stupid you have to be to say it's not pagan? Why do we never see it happening in the Bible?
That's right.
How come after Christ was born, you never see that cycle? You telling me years didn't pass?
No, man, the three wise men. The three wise men.
Then why didn't we see that? Why didn't we see no nativity scenes? Why we didn't see none of that? You can't answer that biblically at all. Why did the apostles not keep it? Why did the apostles in Acts not keep it? Why did we see Peter commemorate it? Why didn't we see John the Revelator commemorate it? Why does nobody talk about it? That makes no sense. And then you have the nerve to say, matter of fact, let me show you something else. Hey, keep going, this morning. I'll get that part of it.
Only important family heads, men only, celebrated personal birthdays. The Greeks started the tradition of lighting candles on cake.
Go what?
Lighting candles on cake.
So how the hell is it not pagan? The whole process, having lights on a cake. Having lights on a cake come from the Greekish people. The Greek people. That transferred all the way into the Roman people. That transferred all the way to the Americanized people. Just for in 2023, for you to say it's not pagan. Then what is it? God don't call it nothing. I don't see in the Bible nobody commemorating it. Where the hell are you getting it from? I know, pagan ideology, the Catholic Church.
Researchers have speculated that the Roman Catholic Church chose December 25th because it ties in with the winter solstice.
The what?
The winter solstice.
The Catholic Church, where all y'all's different denominations of the Christian church derive from, the Catholic Church, they chose December the 25th to be Christ's birthday, to it be in commemoration of the winter solstice and what?
And Saturnalia.
And what?
And Saturnalia.
Oh, wait a minute. A Greek and Roman feast day where people committed fornication, there was orgies, and various things happened on that day, bro. Those are practices of the heathen, especially the Greeks. Something that's always been, matter of fact, something that's always been a plague to us. Every time we follow the white man, the East Indian man, or whatever heathen or pagan, i.e., right, or a pagan, it's always been to our destruction. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47. We like to follow any other God. Can you say where you at right now? Make sure the screen don't lock. Right. We like to follow each and every other God. You see in Jeremiah chapter 2, I believe it's verse 11, have the nations changed their gods, which are no gods, but my people have changed their glory into that which is not. That's what Israel does. The heathen are falling off of their gods. But here we go with the Israelites in 2023, aka the Black, Spanish, and Native Americans. Now we're trying to say Christmas is a high holiday of the Lord. We're trying to say it's not pagan. We're gonna say the Lord wants us to do that. Y'all want to say we're evil for condemning it? They like to come up. I've seen like 20 different breakdowns of Jeremiah chapter 10, right? Because they say we always go there. Look, y'all can have it. I don't think you're right about it. You can have it. But the ideology of celebrating somebody's birth or celebrating Christ's birth, especially on a date that you can't even prove. Researchers don't even know when Christ was born. People speculate in the spring. Some people speculate in different parts of time. Y'all don't even know, but y'all have a specific date and a specific time. That sounds like something ritualistic. And what is that ritual? The winter solstice and Saturnalia.
A festival dedicated to the Roman deity Saturn.
The what?
The Roman deity Saturn.
The Roman deity Saturn. You see that? That's where Saturnalia is, the Roman deity Saturn, which just so happens to be in the same location, right, as the Roman Catholic Church. And where do you get the word Catholic from? It goes back to universal. What did the Catholics do? Annex every type of belief system, whatever feast day, whatever culture you wanted to. That's how they got everybody to come to this religion. Oh, you can keep all that. We don't have to keep. There's no code. There's no law, statutes, and commandments. That's where you get antinomianism from. That's where you start seeing the beginning of antinomianism or lawlessness. When people come out with doctrine saying, oh, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8, you're going to be saved by grace and not of works, and twisting that to make it seem like you don't have to do anything. Get that real fast. Get Ephesians 2, verse 8. Like, this isn't something that's new with Christianity. This is something that's always been. Y'all don't understand the Bible, and y'all try to teach it to Israelites, and now we're parakeeting the same bullshit y'all been pushing for freaking thousands of years. Read this.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8.
Yeah.
For by grace are ye saved through faith. Yeah. And that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of the works, lest any man should boast. For we are his workmanship.
Hold on, before you read that, it says not of works, lest any man should boast. They say, see, Hebrew Israelites are boasting. I said, okay then, if we understand it like the way you understand it then, that laws don't matter, works don't matter, how are people going to hell then? What do you do to go to hell? Belief is a work. You see that in 2 Thessalonians. Believing in God is a work. When you go back into the word work, I went into it in class on Wednesday. It's karpos or karpas, which means an act or a deed. Believing in something is an act and a deed. So to understand it like how y'all understand it, don't make no damn sense whatsoever, bro. It's none. Keep going. And matter of fact, the next verse proves why it doesn't make any sense.
Verse 10. For we are his workmanship.
Christ's workmanship, what?
Created in Christ Jesus unto good works.
Unto what?
Unto good works.
What are those works? If we're created unto good works, what are these works? If y'all say works don't matter, what are these works that it's talking about? And you know what's funny? If you stop right there, they're going to start winging it. And you know what's going to get bad? Watch this. Read the next part.
Which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them.
So what is that? The works that we before ordained that we to walk in. The only thing you can say is the Torah. The Torah. Show me something. Like if y'all want to talk about the belief system of faith saving you didn't exist before Matthew all the way to Revelation, show me that then. What are those works that we're supposed to be created in Christ Jesus in? We were foreordained to walk in. Oh, wait a minute, I know. The laws that we didn't keep.
That's right.
Duh, nigga, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, that didn't start with the Christian church in the 20th century. That started back when the Catholic Church was doing what they were doing, by annexing everybody. And Saturnalia was a feast day that they annexed into their culture. And then it got, with the process of time, it became from Saturnalia to Christmas. That's what happened. And the only way something like that works is that the laws have to be done away with. Because in Israelite culture, you are not to celebrate people's birthdays. You saw what happened with Job, which we're going to get a little bit later. Go ahead.
The church could also co-opt this popular pagan festival.
It was a popular pagan festival. Why? So they can get more members, so they can get more money, so they can get more power and influence. And doing all this made the Catholic Church have so much power and influence. That's how they had the ability to send out the goddamn conquistadors to come enslave the northern tribes. That's how they were able to do that. For y'all in 2023 to start lying and say Christmas is pagans. Why? Go ahead.
As well as the winter celebration of other pagan religions.
Yeah.
By choosing this day to celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Yeah.
According to the scholar Ignacio L. Gotts, in his book, Jesus the Jew, Reality, Politics, and Myth, A Personal Encounter.
It means that a personal encounter showing you a booklet or a book and giving you a source of where this information is coming from. Later in this, it says even scholars don't even have an idea of what time as far as month and day Christ was born. So y'all specifically just picked the 25th of December to commemorate Saturnalia, the winter solstice. That's what it's always been. Stop trying to make it be something different. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm saying that for our people before Christmas, because we got days before that. Our people have to come out of that ideology. Give me Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. The rudiments of that is of the world. We've already established that with the sources that we pulled so far, right?
We got 28:47.
Come on, say that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8.
Bring it out.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Yeah, philosophy and vain deceit. And we see that with the Christian church now. I've never seen such an effort to get people to celebrate Christmas. I've never done that. I'm like, this is wild to me. But don't let nobody beguile you, right? Read that again.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Vain deceit. Deception was worthless. Go ahead.
After the tradition of men.
After the traditions of men. Christmas is a tradition of men.
That's right.
Y'all made that up. But now want to come against the Hebrew Israelites saying we can't celebrate Christmas. That's wild. Want to have 40 different breakdowns for Jeremiah chapter 10. That's wild. Y'all don't even deal with the Old Testament. Now y'all niggas got a breakdown of the Old Testament? Since when? I thought the Old Testament was done away with. What does it matter now then? It's wild. Go ahead.
And after the rudiments of the world. And not after Christ.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ. Not after Christ. Y'all, Christmas has never been about Christ. And it's absolutely crazy that y'all don't even come to the conclusion. It's like you're being woefully ignorant. And you only see that with Christianity. And the only reason a lot of Israelites and a lot of Christians don't want to let Christmas go, right? Why they don't want to let Christmas go? Because they just can't submit themselves to the Father. That's right. You just can't do it. Ultimately, you can't do that. And that's been what's plaguing us since we've been in this place, bro. Read this. Read that from real fast.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47.
Bring it out.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until ye have been destroyed. So like, until he have destroyed thee. The Lord shall bring a nation.
That's pretty much it on that. Like, since you didn't want to serve the Lord in joyfulness and gladness, since you didn't want to stop putting a Christmas tree in your house, you didn't want to stop putting presents under that house, since you didn't want to stop literally serving another God, right? So you didn't want to stop literally serving another God, and that's why we're in captivity to this day. To this day.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 40, verse 20 in the NLT. Pharaoh's birthday came 3 days later, and he prepared a banquet for all his officials and staff. He summoned his chief cupbearer and chief baker to join the other officials.
So this is where we first see birthdays in the Bible, right? Now, when you look in history, look at antiquity, right? Pharaohs used to do this, and the people of Egypt used to do this as a veneration of them as being a god, deifying them. Anybody can Google this right now. It literally says that. They use these birthdays, right, as a day of venerating them or deifying these people literally as a god. That's where you first see that in the Bible. Give me Leviticus, there where you at. Give me Leviticus chapter 18. From the top, watch this. Yeah, y'all want to show it? People want to say, oh, birthday, there ain't no law against birthdays. All right, let's see.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, from the top. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
After the what?
After the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
Neither shall you walk in their ordinances. That's going into things they ordinate, or like their cultures, or what the things that they do just in general. Birthdays is that. The first time we even come in contact with it is Genesis 40. So even look at antiquity, like we read earlier, the two places where you first see it originating it is Egypt and Babylon, where they use it as a ritual to deify their leader. So why would now Christ want us to do that? That's ridiculous. It also says he's not the minister of sin. We see in Leviticus chapter 18 doing things after the doings of Egypt and Canaan. That's unlawful. So yes, it's a sin. Give me 1 Maccabees. Give me 1 Maccabees. 1 Maccabees, 2 Maccabees, 6 and 6. You give me Job 1 from the top, but I don't need NLT. NIV. Well, Christmas ain't pagan. I ain't never. Like y'all just like Christians' depth is about like a kiddie pool, bro, and that's it, like a puddle.
This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6, verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
So there was a decree brought out that we couldn't call ourselves Jews, celebrate any of our culture, do anything of our mannerisms. We had to convert ourselves to the Gentiles at this time. The Gentiles at this time are the Grecians. Go ahead.
And in the day of the king's birth.
Hold up real fast. The Grecians, who also in antiquity, started the putting candles on cakes of the birthdays, right? Watch this.
And in the day of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraint to eat of the sacrifices. And when the fast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go into procession to Bacchus carrying ivy.
That's where you get Mardi Gras. But the thing is this, we had to get compelled to do that. They had to make us celebrate their birthdays. That wasn't our culture. That wasn't something we did. Hell, you don't even see Israelites doing that at all. But you see right here, we're getting forced to celebrate a birthday. That's an example, right? Keep going.
Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices.
Now watch this. Go ahead.
And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles.
That's the manners of the Gentiles. Birthdays are the manners of the Gentiles. Those evil sacrifices they did are the manners of the Gentiles. The way they had to carry themselves and call themselves Grecians is the manner of the Gentiles. Go ahead.
Should be put to death.
Should be what?
Should be put to death.
So of course birthdays are going to slide in behind that. That's white supremacy. They did white supremacy back then. They did it with Rome. They're doing it in America right now. That's why our people celebrate Christmas. That's why they celebrate birthdays. That's never been our culture, sister. And sister, you believe in God? Let me have a conversation with you real quick. This week. You say what?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, right? Okay, we'll see. But like I was saying before, that's a matter that it's pagan. It's pagan. How is it not pagan? It's obviously pagan, right? So give me this Job.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1 in the NIV. In the land of Uz, there lived a man whose name was Job. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil.
He feared God and shunned evil. Keep that in your mind because that's going to come up later. Go ahead.
He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys, and had a large number of servants. he was the greatest man among all the people of the East. His son used to hold feasts in their homes on their birthdays.
On their what?
On their birthdays.
Okay, that's important. Go ahead.
And they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them when a period of feasting had run its course.
Yeah.
Job would make arrangements for them to be purified early in the morning.
Arrange for them to be purified early in the morning. Why?
He would sacrifice a burnt offering for each of them, thinking, perhaps my children have sinned.
The what?
Perhaps my children have sinned.
So if birthdays was our culture, if that was our culture, why would he have to do that? Why would he even think to do that? Because that's never been our culture. That's something that the Babylonians do. That's something the Egyptians do. And the Greeks. And you know what all 3 of those have in common? They the first damn. Wait, hold on. I was about to lie right there. One of them was the first captivity we went into, and then the other ones is 2 of the beasts in Daniel chapter 7. What's the first beast? Babylon. What's the third one? Greece. You see that? And then Rome did the same thing because they got annexed, and Rome annexed themselves with the Grecians. So that's 3 of the beasts. That's 3 out of the 4 beasts. You see that? That's tough. That's tough. So obviously it's pagan. Y'all don't know the Bible. And it's been a problem for a very, very, very long time. Get Romans chapter 12. I need the TBT. That's all, bro. That's all yesterday. You give me, put it. If you got a preacher, you can put a preacher. You got the TBT? Go ahead. You say you want to change that?
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2 in the TPT. Stop imitating the idol. Stop imitating the ideals and opinions of the culture around you.
And that's what our people have been doing. Stop imitating the ideals and culture of the people around you. It's been bad for so long. What's going on right here, man? What's up? What's up?
How you doing, sir? You can use a loudspeaker in public.
Yes, we can.
All right, you have an ID on you, sir?
What I need ID for?
Say yes and give it to you.
That's the Roman Empire. That's the first beast, man. What's up? What do you got? What do you got? You got a ticket.
So what you doing, sir?
All right, I'm giving you 1 ticket, okay, for a loudspeaker in public, all right? You sign on the ticket for me. You're not saying guilty, you're saying purposely appear in court, or pray the following 21 days.
Can he appear in court without signing it? Answer the question.
Is this an admission of guilt on here?
No, sir, it's not. You're just saying purposely pay or appear in court within 21 days.
Probably said don't sign. But say, does he legally have to sign it?
Go ahead, do I legally got to sign this?
Yes, you know, all right, take it to jail, speak to the judge. You're just saying purposely to see the judge, that's all it's
How does
saying.
that make you feel as a black man?
That's wild.
Like, that's a very logical question. As a black man, how do you feel about it?
That's going to be a funny ticket to take to court. That's going to be a hilarious ticket to take to court.
We already got business card, sir?
Hey, we already got the footage of the other people with loudspeakers that ain't getting them a ticket.
Yeah,
that part.
That's going to be funny as hell.
You have a business card that we can have?
Yeah,
that shows your name and badge?
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's funny, yeah. That's how it is. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. That nigga, over there, the camera right on your ass. Hey, look, they got a nigga to do it. I know.
It's crazy because earlier, like 5 minutes before, man made him pull up.
Put that back out.
Look at the old Mr. Roger Mustang.
Back in chapter 11, verse 21.
This is the book of Revelation.
I need that verse real fast.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 11, verse 21. Then came ungodly persons.
What?
Ungodly persons.
They did what?
Who hated their own people.
They did what?
Who hated their own people.
You have to hate your own people if you will willingly work for a police force that's been created from slave catchers.
That's right.
Are we serious? Are we serious right now? The police force originates from slave catchers. But you will willingly put a badge on, and as soon as you put that blue on, you become a white person.
Right.
You become an agent of white supremacy.
Right.
The police force is literally the arm of white supremacy.
Right.
Literally. Because they, matter of fact, read this now. We can read this, we can get this now. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11.
Read it out.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
I remember another beast that comes up out of the earth. The first beast is Rome. We already talked about that. Now I'm a little irate, right? I'm a little irate. The first beast is Rome. It was a wicked-ass empire. It went around, stumped the residue of the feet of all these nations. It's always been like that. That's how the white man always has been. Go ahead.
And he had 2 horns like a lamb.
He had 2 horns like a lamb. These police force want to talk about they protecting and serving. They're protecting white supremacy and serving you fucking death. That's what this place is doing. They want to serve you some tickets. They want to serve you a bullet in your back. They want to kill your family, and you will willingly sign up for that. So that's why all these coons gotta die, bro. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. This shit is crazy. Go ahead.
And he spake as a dragon.
And he what?
And he spake as a dragon.
And what just happened right there is that nigga speaking like a dragon.
Right.
Every other person gets a warning. People come out here with a guitar,
right,
based in a full band, but we automatically get a ticket. Wild. Coon ass niggas. Go ahead.
And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
He exercised all the power of the first beast. What is the first beast? That first beast is Rome. All that power to be a world power, but everybody talking about all roads lead to Rome, right? That's y'all's mentality. America embodies that same thing. Like this is like what did Nicki Minaj say when she was in a grievance? If they look at this place as a land of gold. That's how people, they think this is the golden city. And then, you know what's funny? It is. Let's read about that. Stop where you at. Let's read that about the golden city. Give me that in Revelation chapter 18. Let's talk about that damn golden city. Fucking cowards, bro. Our people are so cowardly. They got no type of freaking backbone. What's a speaker? I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine. I just want to know what the judge is going to say when he gets there. No, start from the top. Start from the top.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 from the top. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
What?
Babylon the Great is fallen.
Babylon the Great is fallen. America's circling the goddamn drain, bro.
That's right.
That's why y'all trying to hurry up, because you know fucking Jim Crow Joe went to the Congress, hey, we need more money to give to Ukraine. They said, nah, F that. So what? We know what came right after that? Oh, we gotta hurry up and make Ukraine a NATO protectorate, right? You know why they do that? So if anybody attacks Ukraine now all the other nations have to now jump them. That's why you want to do that. You can't funnel any more money through them by proxy anymore. That's why you're trying to do that. We ain't stupid. I saw that on the news. Bro, I remember vividly seeing Joe Biden getting denied for the money, and then the next day, Reuters talking about, oh, we gotta hurry up and put him in NATO. Y'all not slick. You're not slick. And you know what happens when y'all put them in NATO? Y'all to put a time limit on the World War III. That's all that is. Right. You just showed us the time is real short. If y'all going to say, oh, it ain't gonna be here for a few years. Okay. You think Vladimir Putin is gonna stop his offensive? Hell no. So when you annex Ukraine into NATO, that's World War III. Immediately.
Bring it out.
What happened in World War III? Read that last sentence again.
Nuclear. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Is what?
Babylon the Great is fallen.
Fallen. Go ahead.
Is fallen and has become the habitation of devils.
Why? Because it will burn forever. All the people over here who are the damn devils, they're going to be burning literally forever. Go ahead.
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Go ahead.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's why homosexuality is in all these nations. That's why the ideologies of white supremacy is in all these nations. That's why when they look for the archetype, when a woman and the other nations look for an archetype of a man who has power, they go to a white man and submit themselves to it. That's why our women think that we are nothing.
That's right.
That fornication has been poured out all over this place. And the Lord has a problem with it. Because y'all are supposed to be nothing. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Yeah. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
And that's the reason why we out here right now. That's the reason why we get... Hold up. Where'd it go? That's the reason why we get these, right? This is the reason why we get these. Because our people need to come out of this place, bro. Our people gotta come out of this place and damn this. Damn a speaker, bro. Damn a speaker. I won't get this again for doing the same shit. Bro, it is what it is, bro. We gotta teach our people to come out of this place mentally. You know, and when it says come out of her, my people, that doesn't mean literally flee Babylon, like some of these leaders go for this one church, right? This one Christian. Matter of fact, fuck the GOCC, right?
Well, lit.
Fuck with them. Y'all perpetuate white supremacy. But here's the thing, right? That doesn't mean literally, that means mentally.
That's right.
Because we know in Deuteronomy chapter 28, in Deuteronomy 28, no matter where you go, the curse shall follow you.
That's right.
Ain't no trying to flee, they're going to follow you wherever you go. So this means a mental divesting of this place. Go ahead.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
That ye be not partakers of her sins. America's sins is white supremacy. America's sins is what they've done to us. And being in agreement with that. Go ahead.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Yeah, go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Her sins have reached unto heaven. Go ahead.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
Yeah.
Remember her even as she rewarded you.
Yeah.
And double unto her, double according to her work.
That's them goddamn nukes blowing up this place, bro.
That's right.
That's what's happening soon. Y'all can't escape World War III. Everyone want to play games to celebrate Christmas? Go ahead and do it, bro. Y'all gonna be a part of this place. You want to be a part of the destruction of this place? Keep on worshiping these gods. Keep celebrating these dumbass holidays, knowing that they're pagan. Go ahead.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Double, go ahead.
How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow.
I sit a queen and what?
And no widow.
And no what?
And shall see no sorrow.
And shall see no sorrow. People think America will last forever. People think this place will never fall when every other nation has failed at some point. But the way America's gonna fall, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be ICBM missiles. It's gonna be famines. It's gonna be swords. It's gonna be brother against brother. That's what's coming. Go ahead.
Come. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour.
Hold on, before you read that verse, right? Has everybody seen Leave This World Behind?
No.
You ain't seen it?
No.
Oh shit, I'm about to spoil the part for you then. At the very end of that movie, remember old girl talked to her dad and he put a timer on? It was 1 hour.
Damn, I ain't pissed off.
As soon as the movie ended, what did we see?
She was looking into New York and that bitch was getting
blown the fuck up, right?
That's right. This is the book of Revelation chapter 18 verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and to live deliciously with her shall bewail her and her lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off.
Then what was they doing? Standing afar off what?
For the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Remember when she was looking at them nukes? What was going on? Her phone was going on, right? And guess what city she was looking at? New York. What's in New York?
Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty. They ain't gonna sit no widow. Let's start that from the Bible. Let's start that from the Bible. That's what's coming, bro. It's like we ain't playing. As soon as I seen it, I knew exactly what that. As soon as he said 1 hour, I knew exactly what happened. That's wild. But that's coming to this place. So damn ticket, fine. Get you. Let's say the judge says, I'm gonna go ahead and make you have to pay for that. Fine. You know what's gonna happen if you get your maybe a couple $100? You know what you're gonna get when you get that, right? The dollar's gonna depreciate. It's gonna be worth nothing. Nothing whatsoever, bro. That's wild. So go ahead and take this little small ass victory right now. Go ahead and continue to be the arm of white supremacy. It's fine. But I'll tell you this one thing. Destruction is coming to Dallas, Texas. Destruction is coming to Texas. Destruction is coming to all of America for the evil that is done to the Black, Spanish, and Native Americans. Unjustly. Go back into that. Go ahead and finish that out.
This is the book of Revelation 13 and 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
That's Rome, obviously. Whose deadly wound was healed when Rome fell out of power. Then the Renaissance going to rebirth, right? When they came back into power, go ahead.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven.
That's the missiles that America sent. We just see, it's crazy. We want to say that's not America, but we finally see this happening. And the only time we've ever seen this happen is when somebody drops nuclear ICBM missiles. And we've seen that happen to Japan. Go ahead.
So that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
And then people will be like, oh, the white man can't be messed with now. America's big bad, they cannot be messed with now. Go ahead.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they that should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Image means icon in the Greek. That means a moral likeness of, right? Moral likeness of this image is white supremacy. That's what that is. When you put on that badge, when you represent the blue, you are really white. You're really an Edomite then. Everything you do is in their interest. Every single thing. That's what you do. That's why I say the police is the arm of white supremacy. The police, the military, and its political structure is this. And it's also followed by the religion, which is this. That's what that is. So it's crazy, bro. Go ahead and keep doing that. You're going to partake of the same destruction this place is going to have.